guess it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking
and welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set. Pitching in our game today, Emerson Hancock. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Steven Kwan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Pitch misses. Ball two.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Pitch misses, and that's ball three. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the 3-1. Pulls that one foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. First offering misses badly for ball one. And that's outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one not close. And that's ball three. Kwan gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air, left field. Arozarena under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Righty delivers. That one outside. And it's 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Man at first, one away. That one down the line. One at second. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier. The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times. And he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
Fastball is outside. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, 2 outs. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. And that's outside. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And another ball. No strike. Lane Thomas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Smash to the left side. Third out. Guardians strand a couple. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. Back after this on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park and on the hill, Luis Ortiz. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first, J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Gone. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's one of the best players in the game. That one ripped. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one is absolutely belted. That'll make it out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And that one wrapped foul. And a base hit up the middle. Man at first, nobody out. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. Trying to move him over here. Santana to second. That's one. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
2 outs, base is empty. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Puts a bunt down. Santana with the throw to first. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 4 and the Guardians nothing. Second inning set to go. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Hancock back to work. Fastball is outside.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
That one missed. Outside with a breaking ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Nolan Jones, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Six straight outside the strike zone. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent. Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
First and second, no outs. And up next for Cleveland. Ouch, that one got him.
That's a scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me like he just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit.
Austin Hedges stands in. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Fouled off down the right side. Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time. And on the out, a run scores. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He reached on a walk his first time. That's outside, and that's ball one. Jones, the runner at third. Martinez at second with one away. Fastball is outside. Two on, one out. That one missed. Now 3-0. There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Base hit. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they trail by 1.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One gone, runner at first. Kyle Manzardo will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Outside low, and now 2-0. And there's a strike. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So they get 3 runs. Only 1 hit. No errors. And nobody left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 4 and the Guardians 3. Back in Seattle, bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Santana. And they tag him out. And now Miles Mastrobuoni. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count. I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. He's already homered here in this one. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Handles, throws to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Here we go, Mariners.
Not even
ball,
close
no
there.
strike.
And now 3-0. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Canzone going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now here is Carlos Santana. Walked his first time. And ball 1. Next pitch misses way outside. And there's a ball. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop.
Man at first with 1 gone. Next to hit, Daniel Schneemann. That missed by a lot. 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fastball is outside. That misses, and it's 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Lane Thomas. The walk and a run scored his first time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And that misses as well.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Not close with that one. 3-0. Santana on second. Schneemann at first. 1 gone. Rolled to Rowdy. To Crawford for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 4 and the Guardians 3. And we're back. And now Julio Rodriguez. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it is gone. And they add to the lead. It's 5-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh. Bunting for a hit. On the run, throw to first. Yep, not in time. That's a bunt single.
I don't know if he planned to lay down that bunt before stepping into the box, but with the infield playing back, he saw an opportunity and he took advantage of it. Nicely done.
So a man at first. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Jorge Polanco. Gets the bunt down the right side. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Arozarena needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And this place is rocking. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-3. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Puts a bunt down. Steps on first for the out. Two down, bases empty. And now, Mitch Garver. Drops a bunt down the first base side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, now the left fielder, Nolan Jones.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
And delivers outside.
No strike.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, second baseman Angel
Now,
Martinez.
Angel Martinez.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Jones aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, catcher
Austin Hedges now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Pitch misses there, and now 3-0. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. .3-0 now, and they're all loaded up.
Up next for Cleveland,
Back to the top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
A walk, and he's also singled.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And that's downstairs and outside. And that is out of play. Bases juiced, no outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Garver makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Manzardo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And a 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. And that's down and away. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So they're all loaded up. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. That's way outside, and it's 1-0. Fastball is outside. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Top half of inning number 4.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
That one's in there. 3-1. This one in the air, center field. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 7-5 now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So digging in, Carlos Santana. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Luis Castillo.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And that one way outside. And that is ball one. First and second, 2 down. Outside low, and that's ball 2. That one missed. Daniel Schneemann in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And La Piedra picks up the K. No hits for them in the inning, but they're gifted a couple of runs. And midway in the fourth, it's the Mariners 7 and the Guardians 5. Back in Seattle, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Dominic Canzone. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Everything is clicking in when you're producing more.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 8-5.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Luis Ortiz is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Tim Herron will take over here.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. On the ground, Martinez. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. He's already homered in this game. In the air, right field. Kwan moving under this one. puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mariners.
Now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to...
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first. Pretty nice play there.
Yeah, you're out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Down and away for ball 1.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And another ball.
No strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Lane Thomas now. That misses. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
3-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Arozarena should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away.
Now batting left fielder Nolan Jones.
Now here's Nolan Jones. First
1-0.
pitch, not close. And that's
2-0.
outside. And that's
3 balls,
downstairs and
no
outside. And there's the automatic. And that one hammered Arozarena on his horse. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. So in now for
1-0.
Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Schneemann on third. Jones over at second with 1 down. Outside. Way outside, and that's ball 3.
Hey. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Left field. Arozarena under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's now a 2-run game.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Austin Hedges. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing,
1-0.
the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Stephen Kwan in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Fastball for a strike.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off.
It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. They limit the damage here. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 8 and the Guardians 6. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Bare hand grab over to first. In time. Got him.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. High fly ball out to left field. Jones gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Gets the bunt down the right side. He takes it on his own. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Mariners 8 and the Guardians 6. Back at T-Mobile Park. And now here is Stephen Kwan. Kwan, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And that's down and away. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. And the first offering is not close. 1 out, base is empty. And another ball.
Three balls, no strikes.
Back up the, oh, that got him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
That one missed. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Rodriguez makes the grab for the second out.
First baseman Carlos Santana.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. Couple of walks and a strikeout. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And there's a ball. Next offering way off the plate. Daniel Schneemann in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez makes the grab. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7-8-9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mariners 8 and the Guardians 6. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. Herron back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Dominic Panzone, the next to hit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's carrying. And it's out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-6. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it. Carried out nicely.
Base is empty, 1 away. Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back, his second of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 10-6.
Back-to-back home runs, and now this place is really rocking. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Popped up. Lays out and makes the play.
Great reaction there. The momentum of the dive takes him into foul territory, but comes up and makes the play. Outstanding job to get an out right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Swings here and blasts one left field. Gone! Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 11-6.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tim Herron done for the afternoon, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Slade Ciccone gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Puts a bunt down. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 11 and the Guardians 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. That one way outside. 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So a man aboard. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Schneemann on at first. Nobody out. 6 straight outside the strike zone. Now 3-0. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Nolan Jones.
Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. First pitch, not close. The M's leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. That missed by a lot. And the count now 2-0. And that's downstairs and outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman Angel Martinez.
First and second, 1 out. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Not even close there. Ball 1. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. 1 out. Runners at first and second. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher Austin Hedges.
And up next for Cleveland, Austin Hedges. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And that one gets past the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Outside, and that's ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 down. That misses the zone. Ball 2. And another ball.
No strike.
Here's a 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
3-1.
Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
Now batting, a designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
So bases all loaded up. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And that's down and away. 2 outs, bases are full.
3-0.
Jose Ramirez next to bat for Cleveland. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. And that is that. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mariners 11, Guardians 7. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Jones going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And up next for Seattle, Rowdy Tellez. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Santana.
Out.
That's it out.
Now that is catcher.
2 down, bases empty. And here is Mitch Garver. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs, bases empty. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. That's the 3rd out. Mariners are down in order. They're still on top though, 11-7. And we're back. And now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. Not
1-0.
close with that one. And that is ball 1. Fastball is outside. That's outside. And that's ball 3. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. And that one's gone. He'll touch them all. His 2nd home run of the series, and they cut into the lead. It's 11-8.
Pitchers hate going against Jose Ramirez because he tends to punish the baseball. This is just the latest example of it. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. Outside
1-0.
low, 1-0.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball. Castillo maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
On the ground, right side. A sliding stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And now, Daniel Schneemann. The shortstop takes the ball. And now 2-0. And that's
3 balls,
outside.
no strikes.
Three-0 down. This one popped up. Polanco pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Lane Thomas. Ball 1 there. That one not close, and the count is 2-0. And there's a ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first, and that is the inning. Guardians get one back on this homer. Last half of the 8th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colby Allard.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Dominic Canzone getting ready to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in for the Mariners, Miles Mastrobuoni. That's towards center. Thomas in position. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting, shortstop, J.D. Crawford.
Yes, I go there all the time. And if I only had
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up. You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Kwan moving back. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 4.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now the DH, Cal Raleigh. Hit hard on the ground is short. And he's out on the tag. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 12 and the Guardians 8. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. So in now for Cleveland, Nolan. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. Man at first, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Angel Martinez. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Bases loaded, nobody out. Stepping in, Stephen Kwan. Castillo back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The tying run at the plate.
1-1.
That one missed. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Not even close there. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. 12-9 is our score.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base. Now, just very efficient out there on the mound. I mean, just a great outing. He's just now getting to 100 pitches.
Manzardo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Martinez at third. Hedges over at first with 1 away. So 2 balls and no strikes. And that's downstairs and outside. Jose Ramirez on deck for the Guardians. Tying run at the plate. This one lifted in the air, left field, drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. It's 12-10.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Known for his late inning heroics. That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Carlos Santana in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a... And that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana.
One-oh.
Two on, 2 outs. And the next pitch is way outside. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 on, 2 outs. Fastball for a strike. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw home. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
Just an absolute slugfest. Not a good day to be a pitcher. There are going to be a lot of sore necks. Players turning left, turning right. Balls flying all over. Neither staff had anything working, and these offenses just kept exchanging blows.
And your final 12-10. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.